Hello Capricorn, and welcome to your reading. Capricorn, we're going to see what messages the divine wants you to receive in this reading. I always remind you that these readings are generalized, so take what resonates with you, leave what doesn't, because that will resonate with someone else who is watching this reading. Capricorn, if you could remember to have a look at your sun sign, your moon sign, and your ascendant sign, because by doing that you get a much fuller picture of the energies that you are working with. So let's have a look to see what tarot card you are receiving, and then we can get started. Okay, and you're receiving the Six of Cups. Interesting. Okay, because the Six of Cups is an interesting type of energy. Are you feeling nostalgic at the moment? Are you thinking about home? Are you thinking about your childhood maybe? Or there's a feeling where you are just thinking about the past events that are just playing a prominent role in your mind, in your memories, in your thoughts, and even in your dreams. There's a feeling connected to the past that is here. Or it could be, well, we just had Mercury retrograde, right? So you could have just experienced maybe things from the past coming back again. Or it could be that maybe you're thinking about traveling back to your homeland, back home. And because of the restrictions that could be there, there's a feeling where you're just like, oh man, things were so much easier back in the day. Why is it so difficult just to buy a ticket home? Why is it so difficult just to go to maybe a place that you visited many times before? There is just a connection with disappointment in the past places that you've been before, maybe a place that you've gone on holiday in the past and you can't go there again. There is just that connection that is there. So whatever is happening right now, there is just that feeling of disappointment. There is just that feeling that is there. And remember, we just talked about the past. It could even be that right now there's a connection to past lives. There is just something that is featuring prominently from a connection from the past that is quite strong. So there's a journey that you are on. Maybe you are dealing with healing some past trauma, childhood trauma, maybe deep wounds, secrets that were there. And whatever is happening right now with our oracle card, this card is telling you that you are being divinely guided. You are being divinely guided to deal with any darkness, to deal with any trauma, to deal with anything from the past that brings that heaviness that weighs your heart down. Because when you're looking at the energies of the cups, this is that energy that rules your heart, your feelings. So there is a feeling of just being weighted down with whatever has happened in the past. And we're seeing you here on a journey, leaving the past behind, leaving the pain and the trauma behind, and journeying through to a brighter future ahead. So whatever is happening now, the divine is saying that, listen, just journey through. It could be painful. It could be making you feel triggered because of whatever has happened. But understand that it is better to face whatever is coming up, because better is a cruel truth than a comfortable lie. So some of you have gone really through different challenges, or it could be that maybe your children are coming to you and telling you their challenges that they've been going through, and you're just facing maybe some secrets coming up. And the divine is saying this is the perfect time to deal with whatever is being brought up to the surface, so that you can feel it, so that you can heal it, so that you can release it, instead of having it buried underground and causing so much heartache and disappointment. So this feeling is very strong, okay? Because even the next oracle card that we have is speaking about it, the same energy. And this energy is asking you not to settle for short-term comfort, not to settle for comfortable lies, but instead journey through whatever is coming up. Even though it might be painful, even though it might be triggering, it is the perfect time. All the cards are pointing to something, to a journey, something that is connected from the past, that needs to be addressed, that needs to be healed, that has been hidden and swept under the carpet perhaps for so long. So I feel that maybe you are coming with your family and there just could be a trigger that comes up, and suddenly all the secrets are coming up. Everyone is getting angry. Everyone is talking about how they felt in your childhood, in your past, whatever is coming up. Everyone is like in that energy of purging and releasing. And the divine is saying, encourage that. Encourage that energy. Don't repress it. Because by repressing it, this energy is not being felt, it's not being released. It is just being swept under the carpet, and it is not going away. So whatever is coming up, I feel that for some of you, you are just going to be dealing with something that is bringing up an energy of discomfort, that is coming up, bringing truth, bringing light to something that has been hidden for a long time. So whatever is happening, the divine is saying that right now, whatever is happening, this is that energy of being divinely guided. Whatever is coming up, this is the perfect time for this thing to come up to the surface, for this thing to be in your face, so that you can feel, heal, release, and move on once and for all. Because if we keep sweeping up secrets, if we keep sweeping up our trauma, our disappointment under the table, this is then that feeling where you are blocking your own blessings, where you are blocking your own growth. Because this is what happens when we lock away those painful and heavy memories within us. They create blockages in our chakras. They create blockages in our energy. So it is the perfect time to feel, release, and then journey. Because now you're feeling lighter. Now you're on a new path. Now you're that feeling of feeling healed. So whatever is happening, the divine is saying to you that deal with that. Okay, that is important. And at the same time, we also need to speak about your wealth. Okay, because not only is your wealth in your health, your wealth is also going to be growing through the strategies that you're putting in place. Your wealth is going to be growing through you taking charge. So I feel that maybe for some of you, because of the secrets that are coming up, you could be getting compensated. Because maybe in the past something has happened, and now let's say, for instance, this was a company that you're working for and your health got damaged, and then now things are coming up where you are being compensated for the damage that was done to you. And so the divine is saying, don't take that compensation and just blow it, but instead create strategies so that that money, that wealth that you're being gifted can grow, so that you can have an energy of freedom. So open up the doors to wealth, but don't allow that wealth to come in without a strategy in place. Because if you're not planning, what happens is you will receive, and then as soon as you receive, the wealth will also evaporate. So this is the reading that I have for you, and I know that this reading is not for everyone. For those people who this reading is, it is really important to accept that painful truth that is here and allow it to be seen, to be held, to be felt, so that we can open up those doors to healing. This is the reading that I have for you. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. I'll see you soon. It's a goodbye.